Today we're tackling the Everglades National Park, which is our 15th national park together.
It expands for about 1.5 million acres and is covered in swamps and wetlands.
So the best way to explore the national park here is by airboat. And today we're starting our day off at the Coopertown Airboats. As somebody who hates fast rides, I was pleasantly surprised by how calm this ride was going to be. Or so I thought.
They can jump out of the water the full length of their bodies plus 2 feet, meaning that alligator right there can easily get inside this boat. What do you think the driver sits all the way up here? Sorry guys, somebody has to bring the boats back. Themselves are called the pond apple trees. They grow fruit that looks kind of like an apple. If you eat the fruit when it's green, it acts like a perfect laxative. It can put you in the bathroom for a few days. If you have somebody back home you don't like or don't want to see for a few days, just a nice green fruit. Take great care of them for you.
Can we get that one then? How does it feel?
Like mushy?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the neck area is really soft and plush. The back part feels like leather.
Yeah.
Is it heavy?
It's a few pounds.
Why don't you do it? It's really not that weird.
I'm good.
The airboat ride was amazing. Our guide was really fun. At first when the boat took off down the canal to go out there, he was going so fast, and I have like a fear of going that fast without control, and so I was just cringing inside. But then we'd be going really fast and he would turn the boat, so you'd be going sideways, and I thought the boat was gonna flip.
To me, it was impressive. Like he knows like where to go, because I would think that there's going to be pieces that are not as are shallow, and my fear will be to get stuck with the boat.
And we've said it before, and I'll say it again. This annual pass came in handy as well, because we reserved online. It was $20 per person, which was a discount, but you do pay $5 per person for the national parks entry. But since we had the annual pass, we didn't have to pay that. So another benefit to the annual park pass. Next, we're gonna head over to a very well-known place for a treat, and I think it's well-deserved after that.
Let's get it.
What started off as a small family fruit stand has grown to a large and popular tourist destination here in Homestead, Florida. The fruit stand is known for its fruits and produce, and especially known for its milkshakes, which it has 25 flavors of. And we're gonna go check that out now.
I got the passion fruit and pineapple. And I expect to be tart. As I was expecting, it's very tart, which is very good. This is worth $7.
My flavor of choice was blueberry. The lids are not. Oh, it's really good.
Very blueberry.
Yes.
Whoa!
It's the complete opposite of mine. So we mentioned how big the Everglades were, with over 1.5 million acres in this park. Earlier when we did the airboat ride, we were up at the northern tip of the park. So now we've made our way down to more of the southern part to hike the Ahinga Trail.
The Ahinga Trail is a 1.5 mile loop trail, and we're hoping to see maybe more wildlife, maybe alligators, maybe bears,
Maybe we could pet the alligators.
and maybe some cougars like the Florida Panthers. Sweet. Oh God.
You know that's coming.
Oh no.
So we're also taking a little stroll through the adjacent Gumbo Limbo Trail. It's only 0.4 miles. We're mainly doing it for the shade, so we'll see if there's anything cool.
It doesn't swing and it hurts your hands. So we found some gators.
Not as up close and personal as before, but he's there.
I haven't seen it, but I believe you. I believe you.
It's right there. So our last stop of the day is a little off the beaten path here in Homestead, Florida. It's actually the old abandoned Aerojet Rocket Manufacturing Facility. In the 1960s, the US Air Force provided Aerojet money to build a facility to build and test rockets that were then transported by barge up to Cape Canaveral for use. During one of the tests, there was a problem that led to hydraulic acid being spread over the wetlands surrounding the facility, including the Everglades. This, along with some other decisions by NASA, led to the plant eventually closing and becoming abandoned. Now the site is still here abandoned in 2020, and people do go back and they do some urban exploring. So that's what we're gonna do today, take a look at what's left.
The road that leads to the facility is about 3 miles long, but it's all paved as you can see. There's a gate at the beginning, but it's open, so you can just park your car on the other side and just walk all the way to the end.
After being abandoned by Aerojet in 1969, the land was eventually obtained by the Bureau of Land Management in 1986, and then turned over to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. There are approximately 10 buildings still standing on the site, and there's an AJ-262 rocket motor that was left behind in a 10-story silo in the ground. Yes, a real rocket is still there at this site. In 2013, that silo was covered with 33-ton concrete beams to keep people out. The site still remains a well-known and often visited spot by locals and visitors alike. Hold on, I'm coming. Oops. Hide. I think there's a car back here. I think it's just a person. Is it still there?
They're not like marked official postcards.
Well, that adventure got cut just a little bit short. Turns out you definitely cannot go roaming around this site, even though there are a few other people and a family even. It was being patrolled and we did get asked to leave.
We almost got a ticket, but we didn't. And It's tricky because I really didn't even see the signs because they are all covered in graffiti. And then the signs that are clear, when I saw them, I thought it was just no trespassing behind the wall. So
in the end, we're leaving with a warning.
yeah, just a warning.
Lesson learned: when you Google cool and unique things to do in Miami, don't trust that all of them are legal.
Or when you Google cool things to do around Miami, just Google when is not the police around.